Feels like I have always known you, and I swear I dreamt about you. All those endless nights I was alone. It's like I've spent forever searching. Now I know that it was worth it. With you it feels like I am finally home. Falling head over heels, thought I knew how it feels, but with you it's like the first day of my life. 'Cause you leave me speechless when you talk to me. You leave me breathless the way you look at me. You managed to disarm me. My soul is shining through, can't help but surrender. My everything to you. I thought I could resist you. I thought that I was strong. Somehow you are different from what I've known. I didn't see it coming. You took me by surprise, and you stole my heart before I could say no. Falling head over heels, thought I knew how it feels, but with you it's like the first day of my life.
Eddie, here you go. Now before I give you over, give you a little peck. Okay. I'll follow you away. Come on.
My soul is shining through, I can't help but surrender. Hold on, my everything to you.
Well, friends and relatives, a few nights ago, this group of young people were having a rehearsal. And oh, they look so different. It's the same group of people, but they look so different today. So what's changed? The change is, this is for real. The last time we did this was just playing, but this is for real, so it's a serious occasion. Now, I must say that the young bridesmaid, Jessica, she was lovely the other evening, but today she is absolutely radiantly beautiful. So let's give Jessica a very big hand. On my left was a handsome, debonair and dashing young groomsman, Dean, and nothing has changed. He's still dashing, daring and debonair, and so let's give Dean, our dashing, debonair young groomsman, a very big hand. Now, walking up the garden path was a very handsome young man. Yes, Eddie, I know that I'm older than you, so I can call you a young man. And so, Eddie, today is a very special day for you. Is it your pleasure and great honour to bring your daughter Narelle to be married to this young man, Paul, you've learned to trust? You may sit down with your wife, Eddie. Thank you so much. So, friends and relatives, it's my pleasure to welcome you today and be a fellow witness with me with this marriage we're about to celebrate between Paul and Narelle. We are here not only to witness their commitment to each other, but also to wish them well and every happiness for their life together as husband and wife. Paul and Narelle met by chance. It was just a chance comment made one afternoon. Narelle asked one of her work colleagues if she had a tall, distinguished, single, handsome brother. And she did. and a work dinner was set for a scene for the unsuspecting Paul.
Was it what?
He arrived because, being a bachelor, it was an evening meal that he wouldn't have to prepare, and he wouldn't have to do the washing up. He could just eat it and enjoy it and go back to his abode with nothing on his mind. But fate had other things in hand for him. Yes, the meal was delicious. He didn't wash up, but from that moment on, he had something on his mind. It was this beautiful young lady, Narelle. They met about 3 times after that fatal evening, and surprise, surprise, they decided that this was it. And so here they are, ready to commit themselves to each other as husband and wife from that chance meeting. But was it chance? Or was the hand of fate throwing in the dice of life and came up with 6s? Paul and Narelle believe marriage is founded on that sort of sincerity and understanding which leads to tolerance, confidence and trust. They know it involves respect for each other's individuality and that most difficult of tasks, the acceptance of each other's weaknesses, prejudices and faults. They obviously believe those qualities which have attracted them to each other can be best developed during a life spent together as husband and wife. A happy marriage, they know, will enable them to establish a home where there'll be love and stability, where you, their family and friends, will always be welcome. You will always have their support, and there will always be peace under their roof. A happy marriage will be a base from which the influence of their shared life can extend. This marriage, this base and this foundation is what we aim to strengthen today by this ceremony. And now standing on my right is this beautiful young maiden, our bridesmaid Jessica, and she has a very special role to play in our ceremony today. She's going to read a very special reading chosen by Paul and Narelle to celebrate their wedding and to make a foundation upon which they will stand forever. Thank you very much, Jessica.
Yeah, watch this step.
Today is a day you will always remember, the greatest in everyone's life. And although there'll be times where you both disagree, these will surely be outweighed by pleasure. It's a brand new beginning, a start of a journey, with moments to cherish and treasure. And although there'll be the start of the day just 2 people in love, and will end it as husband and wife. You'll have heard many words of advice in the past, when the secrets of marriage were spoken. But now you know that the answers are hidden inside, where the love of true love lies unbroken. So live happy forever as lovers and friends. It's the dawn of a new life for you. As you stand there with love in your eyes, from the moment you whisper, I do. And with luck, all your hopes and dreams can be real. May success find its way to your hearts. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all starts.
Thank you. It's alright, baby.
Well read, Jessica. And I'm sure those words not only were written from the page, but they were from your heart to the hearts of Narelle and Paul. And the foundation upon which they're going to build today is going to make your life more secure, because you'll always be surrounded by their love and their support. And so today is a very special day for you as well. Before this young couple are joined together in my presence, in front of you, their family and friends, I'm bound, as you know, to remind them publicly of the solemn, the serious and the binding nature of the relationship into which they're about to enter. So Paul and Narelle, today, the day of your marriage, you're walking into a new era a new time when the responsibilities will be greater. And so it's a serious occasion, and so having warned you of the seriousness of this occasion, I now have the great privilege of asking you a very important question. So listen carefully to their reply, because upon their reply remains the rest of the ceremony. Paul, do you take Narelle to be your wife, your best friend, your lifelong partner? Do you promise to love her, care for her, honour and keep her? Do you promise to continue making Narelle cups of coffee and to always love her the way you do today for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Narelle, do you take Paul to be your husband, your best friend, your lifelong partner? Do you promise to love him, care for him, honour and keep him? And do you promise to continue making Paul his sandwiches in the morning and to always love him the way you do today for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Well, they're very simple requests, aren't they? But so many times we make these requests when we don't mean it. But today the sandwiches are our forever.
And my coffee.
And so is the coffee. All jokes aside, I'm going to ask our young couple to repeat after me the vow that they have written as part of their wedding ceremony. First of all, our groom. I, Paul, choose you, Narelle,
I, Paul, choose you, Narelle,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
my partner in life,
my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I love you.
I love you.
You are my best friend, my confidant,
You are my best friend, my confidant,
the one I want to spend the rest of my life loving.
the one I want to spend the rest of my life loving.
Honey, when you need someone to encourage you,
Honey, when you need someone to encourage you,
I want it to be me.
I want it to be me.
When you need a helping hand,
When you need a helping hand,
I want it to be mine.
I want it to be mine.
When you long for someone to smile at,
When you long for someone to smile at,
turn to me like the flower does to the sun.
turn to me like the flower does in the sun.
And when you have something to share,
And when you have something to share
share it with me.
it with me.
I promise to always be honest with you,
I promise to always be honest with you,
to encourage you to love you unconditionally,
to encourage you
and to love you unconditionally,
and to love you unconditionally,
to support you in your goals,
to support you in your goals,
to honour and respect you,
to honour and respect you,
and trust you completely.
and trust you completely.
I am thankful every day
I am thankful every day
that you and Jessica have come into my life,
that you and Jessica have come into my life,
and I will cherish you both for as long as I live.
and I will cherish you both as long as I live.
And then he adds a very simple statement which has a lot of weight behind it. I love you.
I love you.
Well, Narelle, how could you refuse?
I can't refuse.
I, Narelle, chose you, Paul,
I, Narelle, choose you, Paul,
to be my husband, my partner in life,
to be my husband, my partner in life,
and my one true love.
and my one true love.
I love you. You are my best friend,
I love you. You are my best friend,
my confidant,
my confidant,
the one I want to spend the rest of my life loving.
the one I want to spend the rest of my life loving.
Honey, when you need someone to encourage you,
Honey, when you need someone to encourage you,
I want it to be me.
I want it to be me.
When you need a helping hand, I want it to be mine.
When you need a helping hand, I want it to be mine.
When you long to smile at somebody,
When you long to smile at somebody,
turn to me.
turn to me.
And when you have something to share, share it with me.
And when you have something to share, share it with me.
I promise to always be honest with you,
I promise to always be honest with you,
to honour and respect you,
to honour and respect you,
and to trust you completely.
and to trust you completely.
I am thankful every day
I am thankful every day
that you have come into Jessica and my life,
that you have come into Jessica's and my life,
and we will cherish you for as long as we both shall live.
and we will cherish you for as long as we both shall live. I love you.
You didn't need to be reminded. And now, friends and relatives, it's a traditional wedding ceremony. The bride is always kissed right at the end, which is a bit of an anticlimax.
Huh?
Because if they had to run off now because the heavens opened and the rains came tumbling down, they would run off as husband and wife, so why delay? Paul, would you like to seal all of that with a kiss?
Yes,
Let's
I
give them a
would.
big hand, ladies and gentlemen.
I love you. Don't mind if I do.
Yes, thank you. And now, Dean, you have the symbols of their betrothal. Will you please hand them their wedding rings?
That's yours. There you go. Thanks, Dean.
Place the ring upon the finger. That's it.
This one, baby.
That's it. And just push it on and hold it there and speak to it that night with these words. Narelle, with this ring,
Narelle, with this ring,
I give you my personal promise
I give you my personal promise
of love, of friendship,
of love, of friendship,
and of complete devotion.
and of complete devotion.
Wear it as a symbol of all that we are
Wear it as a symbol of all that we are
and all that we share.
and all that we share.
Always wear this ring with honour
Always wear this ring with honour
as my wife.
as my wife.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Narelle, would you place the ring on this finger, please? Paul, with this ring,
Paul, with this ring,
I give you my personal promise
I give you my personal promise
of love, of friendship,
of love, of friendship,
and complete devotion.
and of complete devotion.
Wear it as a symbol of all that we are
Wear it as a symbol of all that we are
and all that we share.
and all that we share.
Always wear this ring with honour
Always wear this ring with honour
as my husband.
as my husband.
And now, dear lass, would you like to seal that with a kiss?
Yes.
Let's give them a big hand. Good on you. Thank you. Let's give them a big hand, friends and relatives. Well, friends and relatives, Paul and Narelle have declared before all of you this afternoon they will live together in marriage as husband and wife. They've made special promises to each other in the context of their own wedding ceremony. In a traditional way, they have symbolised it by joining their hands, taking vows of love and fidelity, and exchanging their wedding rings. I presume then that I have your kind consent to use the power that you have delegated to me as a civil celebrant, and now have the happiness, the pleasure, and the honour of declaring officially Paul and Narelle to be husband and wife. Let's give them a big hand. And now, Paul, would you escort your wife to the signing of the register, please?
I will. Step up, baby.